No,
Good morning, guys. Let me find
I just got
my
froze.
chat. You may hear my son in the background. He's playing a game and talking to his friend. Get to my chat.
He's flying away.
Okay. Nobody's here yet. Hey, Marty. There's Marty. Let me see if I got my Bluetooth hooked up, Marty. I was going to turn my camera on. I still can, but it's kind of dark in here because my son's using my plug-in I use for my lamp. I got my other lamp though, but it's still kind of dark. But sorry. Here's my new shirt, guys. A rooster on a cow. I thought the rooster was on a pig. Hey, Katie. Hey, Charlie girl. Hey, survived it. Been following the story? Guys, I didn't do a video on this Dominican Republic stuff because I was like, it's just like a coincidence. And I know Joe Kenda, Detective Kenda says there are no coincidences. Um, but there's been 3 Americans die in the Dominican Republic. Sorry, guys, my son's talking in the background to his gaming buddy.
Huh?
Hey, Olivia. Love Hollis. Candy. I didn't say hi to anybody, sorry. There's been 3 Americans die in the Dominican Republic. Healthy Americans. They died within days of each other. 2 of them were a couple. Crap, my earphones fell out. 2 of them were a couple. Just so happened both of them died from respiratory failure. They had fluid in their lungs. And the resort is trying to claim that they had pain pills with them. Well, so what? These people were in their late 40s. Of course, they had a couple of pain pills and some anti-inflammatories. I guess they were trying to insinuate they OD'd. These people were not drug addicts. We all know the older people have to take pain pills. And then there was a 30-year-old woman. She got herself something to drink out of the mini fridge. Her husband was in the bathroom. He came out. Ladies collapsed. Say she had a heart attack. Then there's been other people that have come out and said, 2 other people, that they stayed at that resort. They got violently ill and they believed they had been poisoned. One woman said after she got her something to drink, I think it was a soda, out of the mini bar, she got violently ill. I would not suggest going to that resort. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking someone at that resort is poisoning Americans. It's someone that's got access to pesticides, because one of the ladies that was at the resort that stayed last year, her and her husband had gotten sick. They came home and went to 2 different doctors, and both doctors said they had insecticides, pesticide, whatever you call it, in their system. Somebody that's got access to the pesticides and to the food has to be poisoning these Americans. Okay, let's just say that the pesticides are dangerous to humans. Okay, they're going to spray that like on their landscape and stuff. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but that just sounds like just walking by some insecticides, pesticides is not going to get in your system. It looks like to cause you to get violently ill like that, unless you're standing there breathing it as they're spraying it. But it seems like it would have to be ingested. I mean, that's just my opinion. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Then I'll look at the chat. I can't see chat. Okay. We're going to read something. Now, y'all may have done read this, but a lot of people that's not. It says a California man died in April at the Dominican Republic resort after a drink from a hotel room. minibar, family says. A fourth U.S. tourist died after he fell critically and suddenly ill at an all inclusive resort in the Dominican Republic. About a month before, three others died in their rooms, Fox News has learned. Robert Bell Wallace,
My mom's
67.
doing a thing.
Son. Sorry, guys. Robert Bell Wallace, 67, of California, became ill almost immediately after he had a scotch from the room minibar at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Resort in Punta Cana. His niece, Chloe Arnold, told Fox News on Sunday. I'm going to have to go out of the room, guys. Let me turn this camera off. My son is talking to someone playing a game. So let me just go to the next room. Okay. Sorry about that. Arnold said her uncle, an avid traveler, had been in relatively good health and just a month before had been skiing in Lake Tahoe. Arnold said the family has been particularly concerned after having recently learned of the other seemingly mysterious deaths in the Dominican Republic. Miranda Werner, a Pennsylvania woman, died almost 4 weeks later on May 25th after she had a drink from the minibar at another hotel. Arnold said her uncle was fine, who owned a construction business and whose obituary page was filled with comments about his generosity and compassion. He and his wife arrived at the resort around midnight on April 10th. On April 11th, he had a scotch from the minibar. He started feeling sick. He had blood in his urine and stool right afterwards. She said a hotel doctor that checked Wallace then decided on April 13th he needed to be hospitalized. He died April 14th. Dominican authorities have yet to give the family a cause of death. The U.S. State Department responded to questions about Wallace's death, said in a statement to Fox News, "We can confirm the death of a U.S. citizen in April 2019 in the Dominican Republic. We offer our sincerest condolences to the family for their loss. Out of respect for the family during this difficult time, we do not have additional information to provide." In recent days, a Maryland widow went public with concerns about the death of her husband, David Harrison, last year at the same Hard Rock resort under similar sudden circumstances. The two had gone there with their 12-year-old son to celebrate the wedding anniversary. "My husband was very fit, very healthy when he passed away," she told Inside Edition. She said he had a physical shortly before the trip, and except for high blood pressure, which he kept in check with medication, everything was fine. So, guys, it looks like there's some kind of serial killer poisoner in the Dominican Republic. Hey, Valerie and Southern Mom. Yeah, I know they had that walk for Maleah yesterday, Love Hollis. I actually had a pink shirt on yesterday. Well, it was kind of peach. It's the pinkest one that I had to wear in honor of Maleah. I reckon her biological dad, Craig Davis, was there and gave a speech. And you know what? I'm not trying to be judgmental, but like, where was he during the search? Where was he when they found Maleah's body? Where was he when Maleah needed him? You know what his ass should have done? His ass should have pushed past Darion Vince that day he went to the apartment that Friday. What was it, like the third, something like that, second, third? Every when he went to the apartment and Darion refused to let him see Maleah. Oh, hell no. Ain't no step parent, boyfriend, girlfriend gonna stop me from seeing my kid. Hey, Meow Meow. Oh my gosh. My son's in there talking to somebody. I had to come in here, guys. Husband's in there playing something on the phone. It's rained so much they didn't work, trying to let the ground dry up. I don't know why Timothy got on there and started playing that game, talking to someone when he knew I was getting ready to do that for. I don't know why he didn't have custody of her. In the CPS papers, Craig Davis's name is in it. not just Brittany Bowen's. When Maleah got that head injury, it's got Craig Davis's name and Brittany's. Well, yeah, I wanted to come in here. I'm sitting in the recliner. I do not want to turn the camera on in here. I've got clothes on my coffee table, towels that needs to be folded. I've had a really, really busy weekend, and I got to get my coffee out there. I used to work night with one of these little friends from school. He likes to talk to them while they're playing. Oh, the entire family killed. Where was that at? California, California family. They're going to read the murder verdict today. He drives me crazy with the games, guys. It's a bad habit to let your kids start playing those games. I mean, I'd rather for him being playing a game than out into meanness, but all kids want to do this day and time. Um, I got distracted when I got up and got my coffee. I reckon there was like hundreds of people that showed up to walk to honor Maleah Davis yesterday. And like I was saying, Craig Davis was up there talking. I was reading this morning. I didn't read too much about it. But I was like, damn, where was you at when they was searching, dude? Where was you at when Maleah was being abused? You know, if you had been a part of your daughter's life, had more to do with her, maybe you could have figured out that she was being abused by these people. My brother abused her. Love Hollis. That's the way my son started out too. All into the tablet and stuff when he was that age. Now he just likes to play games. I make him get off there. I make him go outside. Olivia, he got on that game as soon as I went back there and started my live stream and started talking to somebody. I heard him say, that's my mom talking. She's doing a live stream. No, he's not gone into that Fortnite account. Guess what? I gotta give him $50 for that crazy game to replace some of the stuff that he lost. Well, Katie, if he's obsessed with the tablet, he'll end up like my son, obsessed with gaming, obsessed with YouTube. Just gotta set limits for him. You can't just let them stay on it all the time. Oh, hey Pamela. Your little grandboy plays that Roblox. Yeah, I think my son used to play that. He used to be really into Minecraft. It's just kids this day and time. I mean, we played outside. We played in the woods. We'd build us obstacle courses and do crap like that. Crap, we even built us our own little cabin in the woods. Me, my two brothers, and my three other cousins. He went from tablet game systems now to PC. Oh, really, Morty? Your husband's a gamer, Katie. My son, man, I guess he's a gamer. I told him, I said, if you're going to do this stuff, let's start you a YouTube channel. You need to learn how to set it up where you can screen share, like he can play his game. He said, well, I'm not good enough to do it yet, but he really is. He's got to start somewhere. He's only 8, Morning. My son's 12. He'll be 13 in December. Yeah, I know, Katie. We hardly ever played inside either. You remember those, Katie? Y'all remember those little picnic baskets they'd sell for little girls? All the little fake stuff in it. I had one of those. I'd go sit beside this little stream and have picnics. Hi, Sean on. Hope you're not having morning sickness this morning. Hey, well, Bonnie, I tried to call you. People better leave Bonnie alone. I know, Marty, those were great years. Wading in the creek, barefooted. I used to do that. We used to make mud pies. I remember having this red wagon we'd pull, go get mud, mix it up with some water or dirt, make us mud pies. Katie, you're good, Mom. You're doing all you can. You'll start talking, girl. I really believe we will. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, me and my son, we used to play checkers a lot. Need to get him back into that. And then we got this other game. It's called Ooga Booga. I actually found it at like this discount store. It's like a card game. And you take turns, and it's like this different language. Just got like a Sasquatch figure on it. And each you have to look at the card and like remember the words. I don't know. It's funny. I'll show it to you one day. Um, oh, reporting live from my sofa. Him and I are going to do a collab sometime this week. And wait, he's going to pick a day. I'm free any day. Well, except for today would have been a bad day. But we're going to do a collab on Jennifer Dulos. Today is the 17th day that they have been looking for Jennifer Dulos. 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 And they're back at the trash plant, it says, today with cadaver dogs. The cops, authorities, the investigators, they're wearing like hazmat suits, and all that, and have to dig through the trash plant. They got cadaver dogs there with them sniffing. It says the search for Jennifer Dulos enters its 17th day with investigators expected back at the trash facility in Hartford on Monday looking for evidence. They've spent the past week at the garbage site sifting through trash that came from receptacles that her estranged husband, Fotis Dulos, was seen tossing bags containing his estranged wife's blood the night she disappeared. Guys, this is my theory. I bet you he beat her to death. I don't think he's dumb enough to shoot her. I was watching that son of a bitch on, excuse my language, on the news this morning. He was in court, and I was watching his eyes. God, that guy is dead inside. It looks like, it's like looking into the eyes of Charles Manson or something, or Chris Watts. He's got that same look in his eyes that Chris Watts had. Seriously. The gal pal spent all last week talking to investigators with her lawyer present. I don't think that her and Fotis are together anymore, from what I'm hearing. And she's going to roll on Fotis. She's going to save her own ass. Wait and see. She will get immunity, or she will get some kind of good plea deal. Yeah, Katie, like he looks dead as hell. When you look at his eyes, it's like he don't got a soul or something. Guys, some people's born evil. Some people are born evil. I really believe that. He's probably reincarnated from a damn serial killer. I believe in reincarnation. Hey, Christina, how are you? Yeah, shine on. He's got soulless eyes. What picture, Mel Mel? Did you send me a picture? Hey, Weezy Bat. You know, the gal pal, Michelle Trocanau, she's one of them jet setting women, as they call it. Travels the world, does this and that, been in all kinds of different businesses. I got news for her ass. Unless she gets a good plea deal, she's not going to be jet setting nowhere for a long damn time. Is it in Hangouts, Mel Mel? Okay, let me get out of chat for a minute. Oh, okay, I just saw it. Let me take a screenshot. God, Mel, you're freaking hilarious, girl. I was telling my son about you. My internet's slow because somebody's uh, in there playing their game, and I've got two devices hooked up on it myself. We got to go try to find Sonny some antibiotics today. I heard him make two little coughs, and that's a sign of him getting a respiratory infection, probably because he was hurt. Hubby went to Tractor Supply today. He didn't really know what to get. He went to give some antibiotics, so he came back with nothing. I'm going to have to go. He didn't want to buy something and it be the wrong thing, so I'm going to have to go. Yeah, Mel, I've heard him twice. Once yesterday, he was just like that. And this morning, I was over there, and if you're not paying attention, you won't hear it. And it's like that, and it's a cough. And I was looking it up, and they can get respiratory infections, and you have to get antibiotics. He didn't really know what to get. I just said, go to Tractor Supply and get Sonny some antibiotics. You know, they had horse antibiotics, dog antibiotics. They had some stuff for chickens, and he said, I was trying to read, and it looked like it was complicated, and I didn't know if it was right, so I didn't get it. So I'm gonna go back today. Katie says stress causes that in birds. Oh, Katie, I forgot you got birds. What should I do? Do you think that he's stressed out because he's in that cage? Y'all, should I let him out? Oh, Katie, we have the most amazing people on this channel. I mean, you got amazing people on yours too. It's mostly the same. They're amazing. We have hardly any assholes. Hey, Samara. Samara thought we was talking about her yesterday. I guess the way I was saying somebody, you know, when Sherry Lee was in the chat, she was talking about somebody talking about her kid. And I was like, who's talking about your kid, Sherry? You know, that's before she told us who it was. And Samara thought I was saying Samara. I responded to your comments. She's like, I had to go back and listen to that like a couple of times because she was like, I don't talk about nobody's kids. Hey, Dova. Samara had a heart attack. Girl, you know, we never talk about you. I'd never let nobody talk about you. Everybody else is always in my chat. You know, I probably shouldn't have allowed that conversation yesterday. I thought that was a creator. That's why I was like, if you pay attention yesterday, I said, do I know you? Are you a creator? And I was just curious who's talking about her kid. You know, I didn't want to start no crap. Hey, Maggie. No texting or driving, Maggie. Maggie's got some of the shirts done, man. She done a good job. Well, I don't know if she's got some, but she had one. She sent me a picture of it. And I tell you what she did this time. Instead of putting the YouTube logo on the back, she put it down beside of Sunny. Like kind of down. And it looks good. I like it a lot better. I liked it on the back, too. I think that's cool, too. So, she's done a really awesome job. what I'll do is when she gets done with them, I only told her to make 10 to start out with, because that's a lot of work. She hand does it. I'll get her to send them to me. Then I can just pay for them on PayPal, and then I'll pay her out of that for doing it. She's one of a kind, Maggie is. I accidentally called her the other night. I was trying to get up out of the damn recliner, and I've been talking to her through Hangouts, and I was making my way up out of the recliner, and here I accidentally video called her. And let me tell you something. She is one fine looking woman. Maggie is beautiful. She really is. Katie says the stress he had from last week probably caused his immune system to lower, not his current home. Yeah, he's getting really stressed easy. Like when you try to uncover his cage or you uncover it and stuff, like it freaks him out. He is so skittish. He won't even eat bread from my hand anymore. And y'all know, I used to feed Sonny, hand feed him. I quit doing that because Sonny is mean sometimes. Um, he's not been aggressive towards me lately. My hubby accidentally let him out yesterday. He comes straight back into his enclosure. I shook some mealworms at him. But I definitely want to get him something for that respiratory infection today because, I mean, he could die from that. And I figured it was because he had been hurt, stressed out. Well, Meow, that's what I'm saying too, to keep him locked up. We got some chicken wire and 2 big rolls of it from Royal King. Make his enclosure. I don't want Sonny to live in that cage. You know what I mean? He needs a place where he can get out, walk around, and be safe. And the way we're going to fix that, nothing will be able to fly into the coop because there'll be wiring on the top too. Then, of course, he'll have a house in there. Hey, Black Rose. Hey, Kim A. Good morning. I'm just reading comments. Well, Meow, I feel really bad that he's in that dog crate. That's a pretty good sized crate, actually. I just don't like to see things locked up, but this is for his own good. If I turn Sonny loose, Sonny's going to get killed. I mean, people can think what they want. I mean, about him being in that cage, but it's just temporary. He's still recovering. But I'm doing this for his own good. I mean, I don't know if I'm being selfish or not. I thought I was just trying to protect him. Guys, we need to say a prayer for Janet. Um, I cannot pronounce Janet's last name. Let me go look. I can't even remember it. Janet actually sent me one of those little dolly things, and she actually handmade me a card. I think it's Janet Goulet. She says, I haven't been around lately, but would appreciate your prayers for my sister. She is having a bilateral, I don't know, double mastectomy. I think she's having her breast removed, guys. I can't pronounce that name. She is diagnosed with invasive breast cancer. My heart is broken as it pains me to know she will suffer. I am the middle of 3 girls. Our oldest sister passed away in 2009. My heart needs your prayers, please. And Janet has a channel too. She does a lot for her community. She's been on their news numerous times. She crochets things for charities, sells them, but her sister's got breast cancer, it looks like. So, yeah, Kim, I'm with you. I think it's for his own good, too. Yeah, thanks, Kim A. Your comment made me feel better about, I just feel bad. I feel like sometimes when I'm videoing him or looking at him, I'm looking at him through jail. Like, Sonny's in jail. I was surprised, guys, when he got out. What happened? My husband tried to pick up that crate. Sonny was in his nesting box. So, as he picked it up, Sonny comes out of his nesting box and goes through the hole of the crate at the bottom, the little square, and just walks right out. And he walked around the yard for a minute, and I got those mealworms out. My husband kind of got behind him, guided him back, and he walked right back into that crate. Hey, Melly D. No, Valerie, I didn't see your question, sweetie. We will have the trap set for the woodchuck for 2 days. Nothing yet. We usually get them with strawberry and vanilla extract. Any ideas? What is a woodchuck, Valerie? Oh my gosh, Valerie, you're going to be going to Google now. I love Valerie. A woodchuck. I know that if a woodchuck could chuck wood. So a woodchuck's a groundhog, right? You here, you could look at her out my bathroom window all the time. And she's got her little baby with her. Well, it's a pretty good sized baby, but it's like black and gray. They're omnivores. Um, Maybe you could go to like a farm store, Valerie, and I know like they have like deer away and snake away, fox away. Maybe you could get something like that. It's not harmful to them, but it could keep them away. I would love to have a cockatoo meow meow. Oh my gosh, it's been my dream to have a bird all my life. And I asked my son, I said, if I get a bird that lives like a really long time and something happens to me, will you take care of it? You know, he's like, yeah. Because you have to make arrangements when you have animals that live that long, like tortoises and things. I want a tortoise too, and a goat, and some rabbits. I love all animals, though. But did y'all ever see that video I put up of? It's a long time ago. On Christmas Eve, my hubby saved an owl out the middle of the 4 lane. It was like sitting right there perfectly on that yellow line, those two yellow lines in the middle of the road. Cars was going by it. We could tell it was like unconscious or something. It was just like wobbling back and forth. So we pulled over. He gets it out of the road, and it's been knocked out. We didn't know what to do with it. We couldn't leave it there, so we put it in the Jeep. So, it was cold that day. And as soon as that heat hit that owl, man, she woke up, she, whatever it was, come to. So we got her back out and she flew off to safety. But she looked just like Sunny. She had one eye open and one eye closed. So I think she had flown into a car window. We called it the Christmas Eve miracle. Oh, I love owls. And what is so strange about this story is my son had gave me an owl necklace that day for Christmas. He gave it to me early because I love owls. I always have. And then on our way that evening to my granny's house for Christmas Eve dinner, find that owl in the road. That is so weird. I think it may be on Sunny's channel. If not, I may re-upload it again. I got so excited that I did not even film him getting it out of the road or anything. I just filmed like a little bit when the owl was sitting on his arm. I was afraid we was going to get in trouble because you're not supposed to mess with wildlife. I don't even think you're supposed to touch them. I don't even think they want you to help them around here. I don't know. Owls are very, very spiritual. You know, I know a lot of people, like from other countries, they actually think an owl is like a sign of evil, voodoo. It's what that guy said on 90 Day Fiance last season. He came over here, I think it was from the Dominican Republic, had Molly, the girl he come with, she had an owl in her house, and he told her that she was evil and all kinds of crap. And I was like, what the crap? I've always heard they were a bad omen too when you saw one. Shiloh says kingfishers are cool birds. I would love to have, if I didn't have all these dogs, I just can't get a bird with these dogs. My ladybug loves to chase birds in the yard. It would just be too stressful unless I just completely kept it in another room and didn't allow the dogs there. Um, I would like to have a small bird though. I wouldn't mind to have a small one eventually, maybe about 10 years from now. Um, Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, today is Smokey's 10th birthday, our schnauzer. He's 10 years old today. He got some special treats today. Well, my dogs, I believe that I could slowly get them to be okay with the bird. Ladybug, she's got beagle and border collie in her, and she's highly intelligent. She picks up on things really, really fast. If she would just quit barking every time she heard my hubby pull in. Bye, Katie. Have a good day. Y'all check out Katie's channel. She's got birds. Katie, I need to come subscribe to you on Sunny's channel too. I'm gonna do everybody like that. I'm gonna subscribe to him on Sunny's channel too, where you can get an extra subscriber. We're gonna cheat YouTube. Mel's got a good channel. Kim A's got a channel. We all need to support each other. Uh-oh, it says my chat's not there. What's going on? I love dogs too, Black Rose, but these dogs worked me to death. I've got 4 of them. It's not that they work me to death. It's that Lady and Skylar shed hair like crazy, and I'm an OCD about hair and the floor and stuff. Shino, and you got hermit crabs too? Oh, that's cool. You got 4 German shepherds and a golden lap, and you're pregnant, girl. Girl, you're gonna have your hands full. Are your dogs in the house? Was there an arcade game named Ladybug Love Hollis? Her name was Lady when I first got her from my neighbors. She wasn't but a couple months old, a few months old. And I just didn't like the name Lady. I mean, I liked the movie Lady in the Tramp, but it just didn't suit her. But I didn't want to change it because she knew her name. So I just changed it to Ladybug. We also call her Bebop. She's also known as the Sheriff, but we use our last name with it. Um, every one of our dogs has nicknames. We got Skylar, Cat Baby, we call her. Cry Baby, Beautiful Baby. A Smokey, we call him Fuzzy Butt Bubba. Sometimes, or Boo Boo. And we call Chloe Sissy Cat. Coco Sissy Cat. We name our dogs and we give them nicknames too. And the funny thing is, they all know their nicknames. They all will turn around when you say their nickname. It's so funny. Dogs are so intelligent. Like, I really didn't know. I mean, I've always known dogs were intelligent, that they had feelings and stuff, but I just didn't know how intelligent they were. My dogs actually recognize certain phrases that I say. Like when I tell them, I'm going to the store, I'll be back. If I don't tell them that, they cut a shine. But when I tell them I'm going to the store, I'll be back, He'll go sit down. If I don't, I walk out and they're starting to howl. Hey, Remy. Girl, my dogs sleep with us too, Dova. I end up sleeping on the couch most of the time because the dogs root me out of the bed. And I try to sleep in the bedroom. They get between me and the hubby. Skylar likes to lay like on pillows above his head. She's always done that. Lady likes to lay between my legs, or like if I lay like in a fetal position, she gets back behind my legs under my big butt. Smokey likes to be in the bed. Chloe does too. We have to watch Chloe in the bed. She likes to be in the bed. Chloe's old. No, Valerie, I've not heard from M's Coffee Come on. I never did talk to her outside of YouTube. I hope she's doing okay. I put my stinking dog out. Hey, Vincent. Welcome. Oh, Vincent, you're not the only guy that watches. 411 now, Will watches. Madagascar watches. There's a dentist that watches. But it is, you're right, it's mostly ladies. Hold on, guys. Let me take the dog out. Hey, Leanne, long time no see. Well, I mean, Love Hollis, my grandfather fed my dog, or his dogs, scraps of his life, as they call it. And, hold on a minute. It never did bother him, but they say human food's not good for dogs. I try not to do that. And my landlord doesn't like that when she barks like that. I'm going to have to get off here, guys. Get these dogs situated. I got to do some of my son's laundry. He's going to go to my mom's. My mom can't stand it if he's not around. Leanne, you know what? When I watch people's live streams, most of the time I hit the button hide chat because I don't really care what others are saying when it's involving like that drama and stuff. So I just listen to the creator. Usually people read out the comments anyways. Oh, your daughter's a pet therapy dog? Golden Lab. Oh, I had a Golden Lab growing up. His name was Astro. He was the smartest dog ever. He had to have him put down, unfortunately, because he went blind and he was miserable. He was walking into trees and everything. But he was such a cool dog that I could walk him when I was 8 years old. And he was like, Golden Labs are huge. Huge. But anyways, y'all have a great day. Thank you all for chatting with me. Thank you, moderators. Y'all always do a good job, which we don't have no bull crap going on in here. Anyways, every now and then we get a troll. But anyways, I'll keep y'all updated about Jennifer, and I'm going to let you know when Paula and I, reporting live from my sofa, are going to collab, but it will be this week. And I think it's going to go good because him and I both like to talk a lot. But anyways, have a great day. Love you. Peace.